Hello, I am here. It's me, Ari Rubin, a.k.a. Ari Gubin, a.k.a. the man with no hair who does not care. It's me, Ari Rubin. Kind of a new setup here. Things got a little crazy hardware-wise. I don't even know where to look. Where do I look here? It's very hot in this booth. I don't have the thing up behind me. People need to leave very soon. Gotta get this going. Hold on. I didn't get this ready. The baby's crying. Maybe you can hear that. What about this? Oh gosh. There it is. Okay. The door to the strip club behind me looks great. Let's party. Let's get into this. Old Scratch Johnson, welcome. Sharky in the tent. I'm curious about this hanging cable, though. Is there a hanging cable? I mean, probably. I received a level 1 hype train. That's pretty cool. I'm going to share that with everybody. It's a little dog. Choo choo. Hype. I'm here. I'm ready. I want in on the strip club door, says Rooster. Me too, man. Me too. Hey, what is up, first-time viewer? What up? The Nash is in here. Fantastic. Well, thanks so much, Nash. Ari, you seem a little quiet, my man. What about... Ooh, there it is. That seems a little brighter. I just want to be here with Ari. Tonight's a different show, so the Nash showed up. Very cool. Very cool of the Nash. Thank you so much. Very proud to have you here. There's that NPR voice. It's me. We finally got it going. Happy everybody's here. Changing up the format a little. Yes, Carbon. I see you. Artistic. What is up? Juan, what is up? Let's just get right into this. Last week we had a really interesting guest. Do I use a cloud lifter or do you just have that much power? I use a cloud lifter, son. I mean, Rooster with an H. Rooster with. Last week we had a very special guest on our show. Hey, perfect. And that guest is an entrepreneur. He's a creator. He actually goes by creator. His name is Kevin Toros, and I'm so happy to have him on the show. Let's get him in here. He is the creator of the Novid 1921 Festival, which I believe happened this past weekend, and I think it's really great to have him on the show. Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Toros, a.k.a. Creator, in the building. Let's transition over here. What's up, man? How you doing? Kevin Toros.
Harry.
How are you?
Mwah. Mwah. Three pesos for you.
I mean, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Congratulations on a successful Novid 1921 music
Novid
festival.
1921, baby.
Now, for all of the people who might have missed this news, and it's been everywhere. If you're on Instagram, you came up with this genius idea of just kind of plastering Instagram with just single colors. You just had the blue, like, my computer is failing screen. And I saw that everybody was on Instagram and TikTok. They were posting just that, which meant they were going to the Novid
1921, baby. That's right. Yo, Ari, marketing tip. The easiest thing to do is to scare people. That's the shit. You scare them, you got them. So I was scaring you on Instagram, and that's how I got you.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems that way. So I want to hear about it. How was it? I just
Yo, it was epic, bro. I can't believe you didn't go. I invited you. You said on the last show you were going, and you didn't show up. That shit's cold, man. But we had the best
Yeah.
time, man. Everybody's still here. It's fucking great.
yeah. Wait, what do you mean everybody's still here?
Oh yeah, well we got some trouble getting off the island, but we're keeping the party going, and we got so far we got no COVID outbreaks.
Yeah, I was curious about that. I mean, you said that not a a vaccine was not necessary in order to attend. This was more of a celebration that COVID-19 is behind us and that it's 2021. Am I wrong?
You are right, my friend. Yeah, no vid. COVID's over. No vid. So we got no confirmed cases. We didn't have any tests, but that's whatever. And so it's all been good, man.
I'm still sort of low, so maybe I'll just get up on here. I think this should be much, much better. I can raise that way up there. Yeah, I think it's
You're not
really
talking
incredible
my language,
what you.
bro. My language is COVID-19.
Yeah, and so Kevin, can you give us a few hints as to like who was playing? How was the food? How was the lodging? I know that you were promising everybody VIP suites that you were building. So what? How did that go?
Listen, son, VIP is a state of mind. So yeah, maybe a couple people didn't get the VIP tents they thought they were getting, but VIP is it's a bracelet and it's a story and it's a state of mind. So everybody was a VIP on this island. We had hot off the presses ham sandwiches every day, 24/7 ham
Nice.
sandwiches. And
Nice.
we had salt and vinegar potato chips until we ran out of water, and so everyone was getting too thirsty. We had like the best salt and vinegar potato chips, and it was just a good time. Everybody on TikTok was performing. We had like half of TikTok was there giving talks and singing
TikTok
songs
talk.
and
TikTok
talk. That's trademarked. You can't take that.
Larry Dave ID says those are my favorite potato chips, and Carbon Fragment says, Lord Toros, did I attend? I'm pretty sure I had fun, but did I? I like the ham Sammy.
Taurus, I saw you doing weird stuff with those sharks, man. Don't front. You know exactly what you were doing.
There it is. Always changing those spectacles. Got to appreciate a man with many specs.
You know my trauma,
now,
man.
Now, Kevin, I gotta look. You're a rich guy. I know it's a little passe and it's a little kind of rude. But how much money did you sink into this operation? I gotta know,
bro. We're friends here. I believe in transparency, radical transparency. It's a book I saw in the airport once, and I made like 50. I made like a 5 million Dogecoins on it.
That's right, because in order to attend, you had to use Dogecoin, and we were only accepting Dogecoin. Now, you did use a local. Were you using local vendors? Did you bring in your own?
Well, just a caveat on the money. I'm actively in the process of trying to remember my key. So I got the money, but I don't got the money. If you know what I mean. So if you could Venmo me a couple bucks, that would be like super swell. I'll get you back.
Yeah. Now, since it's a festival, and I want to hear, like, it's one thing hearing it from you, because honestly, you are an expert salesperson. I mean, whatever you tell me, I believe. I got to be honest. You're handsome. You have your shirt off. You have cool glasses, many pairs, and you're wearing a neat hat. I just believe what you are saying. So I want to hear from some of the people who have attended Novid-19. So we're going to open up the lines. And yes, Useless, it is finally working. I figured out what was going on with the Skype call. So we are going to open up the lines. there we go. We had one, so let's bring that in. Yes, okay, I got one here. So we are just going to, let me see. And there we go. Hello, how can I help you? Not hearing you. Oh no. I can.
Hello, I hear a guy. I could translate
You do?
Airy.
No, wait. Perfect, Nugan. I still can't hear. Come on, man.
Airy, I interned at Z100 one summer, and
Skype call.
This is what they call.
Here we go. Yeah, can you talk? Still
Hello.
not getting it? Let me
Chad.
try one more time. Wait, what was that?
It's Chad.
Wait,
Yo-
it's Chad.
Airy, Chad's trying to talk to you.
Chad, how's it going? Yes, hit me with it. Thank you so much for calling. This is CBCK, for those who don't know. Chad, Brad, Colin, Kyle. Chad, you attended
Yes.
Novid 1921?
Yes. The homies call me CBCK, and I went to Nova 1921, and it was rocking, man.
Oh, nice. Now, Kevin Toro said people have had a tough time getting off the island. Are you still on the island?
I am still on the island, bro.
Yeah, you are,
Yeah,
CBCK.
And how is that going? I
Still
mean,
going, bro.
the
It's not
party's still
good,
going.
bro. Party's still
It's-
going, but let me tell you, bro. I went to go get one of the Caroled tacos,
Right.
and I came back, and when I came back, my djembe was gone, bro.
Okay, so there's been some people are stealing things. That's what you're saying.
Well,
Look,
that's what I
CB
thought, bro. But then
Can I
I
speak
realized,
to CBCK?
Yeah,
Please,
CBCK
please.
can hear you, Kevin.
Yo, CBCK getting all freaky on the dance floor. I see you, man. I saw you rocking it out. You're having the best time, man. Don't lie to yourself. And listen,
Kev and I were out there, bro.
yeah, you were getting freaky, CK. Yo, listen, I didn't actually make, I left the island a couple of days ago, so I don't know what's going on there. So is it bad? Is it really bad?
Thought that someone had taken my djembe, and then I realized that I got really mad the night before, and I had thrown my djembe into the ocean.
Wait, CBCK, you're saying you had such a good time that you actually threw your djembe in the ocean. Now you don't remember actually losing your djembe? You think somebody's fished it out of the ocean? Come on. And now you're calling Kevin Toros a proprietor of somebody who of an operation that
No.
harbors.
I'm
thieves?
calling to apologize to Kevin because my djembe has just washed at my feet. I'm on the beach, and it has just washed back up.
That's the kind of
And
service we
Nova
offer.
1921 has returned my djembe to me.
That's what we
I
call
mean-
the gifting economy.
I guess that's
Sorry.
interesting. Very interesting. CBCK, always happy to hear you. So I guess, look, you got a 2 thumbs up from CBCK. We're gonna take one more call. Thank you so much, CBCK. Hello, welcome to Ari Rubin Live. We got Kevin Toros here, creator of the Novid 1921 Festival. Are you there currently?
Yes,
Hello.
I currently am. I would like to let you know that I was looking forward to this. I had it in my calendar for many months, and I thought I wasn't going to be able to attend because, I kind of had a sore throat and I had a cough going on. But I
Oh,
just
no.
decided to go anyways, unvaccinated, and it
Oh,
got
God.
worse. The cough got worse, and I was under the weather for a little while, but I still made sure to attend every public event that was being thrown, and I had a blast. A lot of people around me, though, they all kind of got, they caught the cough too, and I wasn't very good about not coughing on people. But
Sure. Were
it
you
was
under?
a great time.
Sorry. Were you under the impression because it was called the Novid 21 Festival that everybody was going to be vaccinated? That you didn't have to worry?
Oh, I'm not too current on current events in that. It's just I was feeling a little under the weather, but I attended anyways, and it was a great time.
Okay. I mean, I'm happy that you were having a great time, Kevin. Thoughts? I mean, were you checking people at the door? It seems like this is a major health risk.
The only thing we were checking was STDs, man. We had a Bacchanal tent. You can't play around with that shit. So after we did that, there was nothing else to check. Novid's a state of mind, bro. If you don't have Novid, if you got Novid and you know you got Novid, you got Novid.
All right. Well, thank you so much, and feel better. I really appreciate that. Let's take the next caller. Hello. We got Kevin Toros here. Are you at the festival right now? If so, let us know about it.
I'm
Yeah,
here
please-
at the festival.
Please let us know.
Can you hear me?
Sorry? Yes, we can hear you.
It's Jonathan.
Okay, Jonathan.
Jonathan.
All right, Jonathan, tell
I
us
am
how is it going so far?
I am at Novid 1921, and I was having a great time. And then I fell into a sinkhole in a retrofitted school bus, and I'm hating it, and I need to be saved. It's Jonathan.
All right. Well, Kevin, you have somebody.
Yo, I gotta
you have
go.
someone who is. You got a heart out, huh?
I gotta take care of whatever that caller was just talking about. So, our liability insurance lapsed. So if there's something going on,
Yeah.
I gotta get in there.
All right. It looks like we are losing Kevin. Am I right?
We're losing
taking
me,
off?
but listen, Novid 1922 is already accepting registration. So get on in on that.
All right. Well, Kevin Toros, aka the create. Is it the creator? Or is it
just creator.
Should I even call you Kevin Toros, or is it just creator?
All right, you can call me whatever helps you heal your childhood.
All right. Well, that would be creator. All right. Thanks
Cool.
so much, creator. Appreciate it. Have a good one.
Later.
Guys, let's see. It's right here. Let's still keep the calls going because I think we got something good going here. I want to hear anybody else is there because it seemed actually quite dangerous. I saw that somebody there was sick. So we've got one sick person who seemed to be, I'm sure he was like kissing people and going all over the place and sneezing in the salad bar and having a great time. Crazy echo. Did anybody else hear me have echo? Oh, I know why that person is having echo. I know why that person is having echo. They did not mute themselves in their thing. But if anybody else wants to call, even somebody who doesn't normally call in, I took care of it. Don't worry. Anyone else? Let's give it a call. I want to hear from you. Let's hear what you have to say. 916-857-8143. This is stream is back to being steady. Okay, good. Ari, ask Kevin Sorbo why this Lorvid-19 Fest has so many people hitting themselves with whips. Yeah, I don't know. Call up. I want to hear about that. I wasn't there. So give me a call. Let's talk about it. I personally am not a huge fan of... No. Dropped frames, 6.3%. Come on! I'm not a huge fan of music festivals. It is not my favorite thing to do. But, you know, I like to have a good time. I just feel like being at a festival, stuck on an island, there's sinkholes, you're celebrating Novid-19, no COVID-19 into 2021. And, okay, we got another call. Hi there. I want to hear, are you at the festival right now? If so, I want to hear all about it. Bad, good. Let's hear about the Novid-19 festival.
Ari, it's me again. I had to get out there and go and meet and greet, and I just had to give everyone a handshake who joined the cruise. And even though, you know, I'm still a little under the weather,
yeah. See,
it was my civic
and
duty
this is how it starts, people. Look, people like this. And sorry, what's your name?
I am Sir Useless Midget the Fourth.
Okay, useless. This is the issue. Okay, this is the issue. People were going to this festival sick with COVID-19 or the Delta strain, the variant, and getting everybody sick. This is the issue.
I don't think it's that. It's just a cold. It's just a
all right.
Cold. I'm sure it'll pass.
We're getting more calls, but I hope you feel better. It's just awful. It is just awful. And look, you couldn't have been the only one. This Delta variant is getting everybody. So be strong.
Listen, Ari,
stay safe.
We just docked at port, and there's a bunch of new people coming on, so I got to get out there. I got to go.
All right. Feel better, Useless.
All right.
Bye. All right. We had a few missed calls. So give me a call again. Because I want to get some people in here. And, oh no, dropped frames, 63.3. I want to hear if you're... Amen, sister, says Rooster with a H. It's a Scooby-Doo movie sequel waiting to happen. All right, let's get our next guest in here. Be careful. Be careful. If you are at Novid-19, be careful. There are helicopters coming. People will get to you. Hey, thank you so much for calling. Let's hear what you have to say about Novid-19.
Dude,
yes.
Yeah, man. Yeah, dude, it's me. It's me from, we talked last week. It's Carbon.
Hey, Carbon.
I thought I was down. I was going to Novid-19. I was there. I saw a guy named Kevin Sorbo.
Yeah.
I think he used to pretend to be like a mythological hero, but I might be wrong. But anyway, like I was there, and like everybody was
it a
really
good time?
Really, yeah. I mean, it was all right. I was doing a lot of flogging. You know what I mean? Like,
so there was a flogging tent.
Yeah.
Did you participate?
Like, I didn't see the. Well, yeah. I mean, of course. But like, I didn't see the funnel cake tent that Kevin said would be there. I didn't see the special tents for sharks, and like my back's all jacked up.
All right. Well, it sounds like a lawsuit to me. Carbon, I think we should move this forward because look, Kevin he's a rich guy, and I think there's something there. He's very wealthy
and good looking, and very good looking.
He is good looking, very good looking. That's true. All right. Well, thank you, and we will get you off that island. Do not worry.
All right. Yeah, I mean, it's getting kind of raw out here, so hopefully, Hopefully I can go home soon. I don't know. Whatever.
Well, we'll check up on you
Okay.
later. But be well, stay safe, and
All right, man.
seriously, let's move forward, Carbon. Let's move forward with a lawyer. I'll bring one on to the show. I think there's something there.
Tell them to text me. I mean, we got really spotty service out here.
All right, we'll get you home.
All right.
Stay
All right.
safe. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, let's go on to our next guest. He's waiting in the wings, as that musical says. Is that a musical? I don't know. Let's get him in here. He's my good friend. His name is Sandy Danto, and really he knows so much about parenting. He's recently written a book. He's been plugging it here quite a bit. Let's bring him on. This is Sandy Danto. Sandy, how's it going,
Good
man?
night, sweetie. I love you. Good night. Oh, hey, Ari. Didn't see you there. I was just FaceTiming with my kids.
Yeah. Wait, Sandy. Oh, I need
Yeah.
to fix that. Oh, there
What?
you're good. Well, Sandy, I think it's amazing. Let's get everybody a little hint of your book. Now, you recently wrote this
Hold
book.
on. I gotta ignore
This is
that.
long-distance
I'm doing
parenting.
something important. Yeah.
Long distance parenting, guys. The lines are not open just yet. We will get that open. You will be able to talk to Sandy, and that's his book. It's beautiful. It looks great. Long distance parenting, and let's just read a few of. Let's not. I don't.
Ugh,
can't
my
get
kids
in
are
there.
blowing me up. I gotta turn my phone off here. Jeez.
Yeah. Now, Sandy, you are all about schedules. Am
Yeah.
I right there? Schedules and keeping your kid, on a schedule to complete your type of parenting.
Yes, thank you. Routines are important, Ari. You got to keep routines with kids. They need structure. We need structure. You scratch your back, your kids will scratch your back. You know what I mean? They learn by example.
Now, for those who don't know your parenting style, can you give us a little idea of what that looks like?
Yeah, thank you for asking. I've always felt leading by example. So,
Yeah.
Your children see you, they copy you. It's human nature to do that. So you have to just
Sure.
be the best version of you, but also giving them, take them off the leash. Who's seen somebody with their kids on a leash before? Everybody makes fun of that. You got to let your kids
Yeah.
wander. They need to be free to roam and learn for themselves. No matter how hard you try to teach a child something,
Right.
they're not going to learn no matter how many times you tell them. They got to learn the lesson on their own. So
Yeah.
my mantra is let them do, let them be, let them learn for themselves, let them see.
And how early does this start?
Oh, as soon as they're born. We severely underestimate, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah? We severely underestimate a newborn baby's ability to grasp concepts and to learn. Oh, you found me. See, this is the kind
Oh.
of FaceTime with my children who are in the house with me, to teach them that I can't always be there to do things like feed them or say goodnight or give them baths. They need to learn how to be independent, and it gives them the ability to have their own autonomy. See, she's copying me. You show
Yeah.
them how to do things, they copy you,
Now, we have a caller here.
and they can do things for themselves.
Hello?
We have a caller here. Yes, hi. Hi, how can I help you? You wanted, we have Sandy here, Sandy Danto, creator of the long distance parenting style.
And my
You
daughter,
have some thoughts on that?
Yeah, I've been listening to you on past episodes. I've read this book,
Thank
I have a real
you.
problem with it, actually. I have to
I'm
be
really
honest.
flattered. Thank you. That's a turn. I wasn't expecting that. Go ahead.
Yeah. I actually grew up with something that I now call postcard parenting. It's really left me quite confused about socializing. My parents traveled constantly. I really only heard from them via postcard. They were long distance, and the distance sometimes was thousands of miles across the world. And now I hardly can even communicate with people. This phone call in of itself is a big step for me. I was just going to write you guys a letter about how I felt, because I'm so used to just the postcards, telling me
Now,
good luck on your test.
sorry to
asking me what I
interrupt,
ate for
Miss, but
lunch.
Miss,
Oh.
you should know that Sandy, is this part of your? Now, Sandy, you seem quite emotional about that.
Oh no, I'm just mocking the call. Sorry. Here's the thing. I'm not saying that, and you've read the book, and respectfully, I'm sorry that your parents led you astray, because in the book I specifically note that it's important to show your kids how to do things and give them the autonomy and the independence to do those things that they've learned from watching you themselves before you can just go out into the world and let them be on their own completely. And I'm sorry that your parents parented via postcard. Today's technology is much more conducive to long distance parenting than sending postcards.
So, Sandy,
sometimes I
do
get
you
the
think that this
postcard
is a?
and the thing had already passed. I get it 2.5 weeks later, and they were instructing me to do something, and I had already, burned my hand, gone to the hospital, and had stayed home from school for 2 weeks.
Whoa.
Miss, let me ask you a question. Sandy, let me ask you a question.
Before you
Sandy, I'm the host here.
Hold on, Ari,
Sandy,
hold on.
hold on. 1 second,
might be
Sandy.
borderline
Sandy,
okay.
caller, hold on. Hold. Wait a minute. Hee-haw. Whoa.
Whose show is this?
Sandy, do you agree with that style of parenting? That seems really negligent to me. And it seems like
wait.
This person seems to be really screwed up. Miss, when was your last relationship?
Who?
Exactly.
Okay. It sounds like there's a bit of a misnomer going on here. You guys have selective hearing, okay? What you're hearing is negligence, which, sure, you could interpret it as such. But what I hear is parents who gave their young child a set of skills that they otherwise wouldn't be able to enact. What kind of child can get themselves to the hospital to seek medical attention? That's next level type stuff. That you shouldn't be looking at the empty part of the glass. You should see the part where your parents gave you these skills to do things that other kids weren't able to do.
Okay.
Well, actually, this is interesting. Come to think of it, I've actually kept all the postcards, filed them by, different types of advice or instruction that I received. I'll be, even if it came very late. And I use that as my reference now to really help me, because I still can't really get a hold of them so easily. They're still gallivanting, and I've really realized, even as I've gotten older, the longer the distance, the better.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like your parents are actually pretty cool. They're seeing the world, and they're not letting the fact that they're parents keep them down, hold them back from living out their lives.
Two things. One, you should really consider publishing the postcards as your own parenting book.
Yeah, postcard parent. I actually think maybe, do you think you might give me a quote for the back of the book?
It would be my honor.
We'll set you guys up. Caller, thank you so much. We're going to take this next call.
I'll put you in touch with my publisher. But second thing, look at a man like
All right, Sandy, that caller's gone. Thank you so much for calling.
Ari,
We have Sandy Danto here author of and creator of Long Distance Parenting, thoughts? What does this make you
Art.
feel?
Oh,
Actually, this is Chef Useless aboard the SS Novid-19. I'm just calling you about the discount shrimp that you provided for the cruise. I just wanted to let you know that a lot of people have been calling in sick. There's mass vomiting aboard the ship, and we think we
And
might
I'm
have
sorry
a problem
about that.
here.
Chef, we're now talking about parenting styles. Let me ask you a personal question. You're on this ship. People are sick around you.
Mhm.
Don't you just want to hug your parents in this time of need, or would you want to, I don't know, send a postcard or just write to your imaginary parents or hug an imaginary parent? Let's get down to brass tacks here. Chef, how do you feel? How do you feel about this? Does Sandy's
Ari,
parenting style
you have
offend
no
you?
idea. You have no idea. I wish I had parents. Since I was the age of 14, I've been wishing for parents. I was raised in a foster home. You see, I was raised without parents. They died on the SS Titanic, and that's why I got a job at a cruise ship.
Very
it was
sad.
my
Very
dream
sad. We're
to
going to move on to our
provide
next
delicious
caller.
shrimps.
Useless. Stay safe there. Hello. Thank you so much for calling. We have Sandy Danto, creator of the long distance parenting style. It's a parenting theory. It is a parenting way of parenting. So, how do you feel about that?
Oh shit! I'm really sorry. I thought this was Jack Black and Kyle Gass. Sorry. Bye.
Yep. Not the case. We get that a lot here. If somebody could also, shrimps are giving everyone diarrhea. All right. Hello. Thank you so much.
Hello, this is
Yes.
call for Sandy, Mr. Danto.
Hi, yes. Go ahead.
Hello, this is Jonathan. Still stuck in the sinkhole, but have a parenting question for you.
Yes.
Happy to answer it.
So I have 8 little ones, and
Yes.
I'm raising them as AI children. They are
AI children.
mostly artificial, not so much intelligence. For Teddy Ruxpin, a Pee Wee Herman doll, Cabbage Patch, Beanie Babies. How can I get them to be AI, the intelligent part?
Great question. How do you teach? How do you teach your children if they are, if they're afar? If you are a long distance parent, how do you teach your children, Sandy?
I don't even know anything about blockchain or any of this and that when it comes to AI or crypto or NFTs, okay? I would love to have children out there on the blockchain just doing their own thing, building value. Part of why we procreate is so we have something to take care of us later in life when we become less capable of taking care of ourselves.
That's true.
And so if you got kids out there on the blockchain, they're going to take care of you way down the line when the robots take over. And
Absolutely, Sandy.
especially you're stuck in a sinkhole now. You're gonna be up on top of a raised hole. Your
That is
children.
what I would love. I'm in a sinkhole, and I would love to be out of this sinkhole and be on.
If that's not a metaphor for parenting, I don't know what is.
You just keep coming up with them, Mr. Danto. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
I talked to LeBron James' dad the other day.
Okay. I'd like to see where this is going.
Have you ever heard of
No.
LeBron James? You've never heard of
Yes.
LeBron? Okay. He spoke with
I've
his
heard
father.
of Mr. James.
His father, not a part of his life, but set intentions for his child to grow and had goals for him to become a very influential human being. And just because the guy wasn't there doing all the day-to-day logistics of a parent, how did his kid turn out? He's one of the greatest basketball players of all time, a near billion-dollar businessman, has
Yeah.
donated schools to underprivileged areas. He's a philanthropist. So I think we need to lose the stigma of parents who are hands off being bad, and we need to just think outside the womb, think outside the nursery.
Yeah, now this brings up an actual chapter of Sandy's book. Let's show that. Long Distance Parenting. And also, it says Dr. Sandy Danto. No, you are not a doctor. Is that correct?
I am technically a doctor. I got my associate's PhD from UTI.
Interesting. Now,
From a UTI.
hey, Useless Midget with the 1,000-bit donation. Thank you so much. That was awesome. Yeah, UTI, those are the fighting the fighting porcelains. Now, Sandy, this brings up an actual chapter in your book. That chapter is called The Power of Spite. Now, you do reference
I'm glad
LeBron
you
James.
got where I was going. Yes.
Yeah. So your theory. No, sorry, I'm not going to tell you the theory. You wrote the theory. So what is the theory of the power of spite?
Basically, a lot of the what I call UEH, upper echelon human beings, the people who have risen above the rest in society.
Yes.
John Lennon, Vladimir Lenin, LeBron James, Nas, Jay-Z. None of these people have had their fathers as a part of their life. Now, traditional society, polite society, would have you believe that this is to people's detriment. But the power of spite takes the individual who's in a disposition
Yeah.
and it...
Like someone stuck in a sinkhole.
Oh, caller, you're still here. Yeah, like someone stuck
I'm
in
still
a sinkhole.
here. I'm still in the sinkhole and good connection.
And yeah, great connection, I would say. For a sinkhole, that's better than my at-home connection. Are you hardlined in that sinkhole?
So I jumped in with a hard line.
Sinkholes have better
As I went into the sinkhole,
Ethernet than my home.
I said, I'm going in a
Los Angeles.
sinkhole. I need to Cat 5, and they gave it to me, and I went in.
Wow. I need to get me a sinkhole. So for
There's
example,
plenty of room, sir.
Man in Sinkhole, he is at a disposition which forces you to fight or flight. And the people who flight are the ones who don't become UEHs. But the people who fight not only rise above whatever is in their way, but they see that they can accomplish even more and more and more and more until they reach the height of... John Lennon didn't have a mother or a father. He was raised by his aunt. And it not just empowered him, but it inspired him to create some of the greatest art in all of humanity's history. So I don't want to hear about like, oh, deadbeat unless you like literally abuse or kill your children, you're doing a good job.
Yeah, it's tough to become powerful through spite if you're no longer here.
Right. You know, what's worse? A parent who's there every day, that pays the bills, who spanks their children and beats their children and is an alcoholic, or a parent who
Okay.
from afar takes a few 100,000 steps back,
Sure.
but
Or
allows the
down,
spite
or
to build
down.
up in the children that they then overcome and go on to greatness.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
I guess you're right. I guess in that case, with those two options, I would say the better parent is maybe the parent who is not there.
and so when you're there every day and you have all the responsibilities of an adult life plus raising children, it basically forces you to seek refuge in vices
Yeah.
like drugs and alcohol, physical violence, sex addiction, sadomasochism,
Oh,
things like this that could severely disrupt the child's development. And long distance parenting doesn't do those things.
Well, I really hope that that sorry, how do I say your name? Jonathan.
Jonathan in the sinkhole.
Jonathan. Yeah, Jonathan, thank you so much for calling. I appreciate it. We're going to move on to our next caller.
Thank you.
But
Send
good
help.
luck with-
Thank you.
Good luck with your AI children. Now,
AI children sounds like the name of my
hello.
follow-up.
Thank you for calling. You've got Sandy Danto here, writer, comedian, creator of the long distance parenting style. He wrote a book. It's out now wherever books are sold. Do you have any comments, concerns for the writer, for the author?
I do have a question for Sandy.
Okay.
Me and my husband were early adopters of long distance parenting,
Thank
but
you.
my husband just does not seem to get the concept very well. He's been he's been dropping the kids off at my work. He's been insisting that we do dinners together. I got my own apartment, and on weekends he just seems to keep calling. He's got the kids in the car. How do I get him on the same page with this long distance parenting?
Great question. So, Sandy, this is the issue with this caller. She's into long distance parenting. Her partner is not. How can she convince her partner to go along with your style of parenting, which is long distance parenting?
Well, it's a two-way street. Thank you for asking. I appreciate you subscribing to my expert theories. Really, every couple is different when it comes to long distance parenting. Some do it in concert, some take turns. And it sounds to me like you and your partner need to take turns doing it from afar. Whereas, you don't want helicopter parents, but like bungee jump parents, which I talk about in chapter 17. It's okay to drop in and leap back out of the picture and then drop back in and leap back out. If you really feel like that attached to your kids and babying them, that's okay. We all have our faults and our attachments, but it sounds like you and your partner need to take turns doing that.
Okay, so
Well,
would you suggest?
Sorry
I,
for the caller, we are experiencing the whole stream, you, Sandy, and the caller, seems to have caught up. We are just experiencing a small amount of lag. Other people might be saying there's a lot of lag. I think it's only a small amount. But people are saying it's caught up. We are back. Keep it going. Sorry about that, caller.
Oh, no problem. I know that in, I believe it's chapter 21, you go through the steps of legally changing your name and how to get Canadian citizenship. Do you think this is something I should look into at this point? Or do you think it's not that severe yet?
It's always worth looking into. And I would say that Canada may even be too close. You know, you like at that point you're still just hovering over your children. Very accessible. You want to find a country, okay, that doesn't have an embassy for the U.S. in it. That way, your children
like
have
Dubai,
that much more
maybe?
hardship to overcome. I'm sorry?
Maybe perhaps Dubai?
I believe
Interesting.
Dubai has a United States embassy, but that is a good start because it's very inaccessible. If you have the money to be able to live there, I would highly recommend it. Although as a single American woman, I don't know what cultural norms would allow you to live comfortably there. However, I do think the further you get from your children and the harder you make access to yourself, the more they have to overcome, which will in turn cause them to become better individuals.
Well said.
Jeffrey
Useless
Dahmer's
midget. Thank you.
parents were in his life every single day.
I think that we should end it on that. Sandy, thank you so much. Caller, thank you so much. Useless, thank you so much. Very useful. Appreciate it. I apologize if we're going through some lag issues here. Not sure what that's about, but we're going to keep it moving, and I guess you'll watch the VOD.
Thank you, Sandy, for all your advice.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Thank you so
Anytime.
much.
I, unlike my parenting style, am available to all my readers and streamers 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, anytime you need.
Well, thank you so much, Sandy. And where can people see you? Where can people hear you?
I'll be in Las Vegas this weekend at the Delirious Comedy Club with Pauly Shore on Friday and
Nice.
Saturday. You can find me on Instagram at Sandy Danto. You can find me on Twitter at Sandy Danto. And you want to show them the book one more time? Let them know.
Yeah, and where can they get this book?
You need to download Tor, and you need to find it on the dark web. Make sure you have a viable cryptocurrency. It is the first book being sold via cryptocurrency because it is that revolutionary.
Well, thank you so much, Sandy. Check Sandy out in Vegas with Pauly Shore. It's going to be a great show. And where is that, and when is it again?
I believe it's at the... Let me actually...
Yeah, take your time. Why don't you take your time, Sandy? Why don't you look it up, take your time, go into the file, into your phone.
Ari, I'm picking up on a little bit of resentment here. It sounds like somebody spent a little too much time with their kids lately. I'll be at the Delirious Comedy Club on July 9th and 10th of this weekend. Go to Pauly Shore's Instagram for more details.
Well, thank you so much. Check out Sandy Danto. Check him out on Instagram at Sandy Danto. You can listen to his podcast. You can see him all over the place. I was actually reading about, I looked you up on Reddit last night, and I saw people had some good quotes of yours. So
Really? Will you send them my
Yeah.
way?
Of course.
Thank you.
Of course.
Thanks, man. Thanks,
All right.
dog.
Well, we're going to keep it moving. Thank you so much, Sandy. Appreciate it. How do you like this new format?
I dig it. I'm into it. I think it's working. I like the caller interaction.
Yeah.
We could do a you should make a survey for me to fill out.
Okay.
We could do
We'll
some
talk
market
about it.
research. Yeah, yeah.
Good. That's a good idea. Market research. All right, let's keep it moving. And what does this button do? Nope, that's it. All right. We are last week we learned about a gigantic honeypot that was set. And that was set up by IT Professional, and he's actually become quite an integral part of this show. So I just want to say thank you so much to IT Professional, and I want to see, it's fun anytime he's on here, so let's get him on here. IT Professional, can you hear me? Let's get you on here. There he is, just popping out of nowhere. Hey, IT Professional, how's it going? You got any honeypots, huh? Every single time you're on here, you're talking about fun stuff. We go on fun adventures. What's happening, man?
Yeah. I put out some honeypots. They're out there.
And usually you're a lot more lively. So you put them out. Did you find anything? What's going on there?
I really haven't checked in a while. I'm not really sure.
I'm sensing a bit of anger or aloofness from you, man. Usually you've got a whole story. You've got lots of stuff going on. What's going on here?
Nothing. Everything's fine. Feel it.
What's happening with thanks for fixing the lag. I appreciate that. But what's going on with the honeypots? Did you find anything in those honeypots, huh?
You know what I didn't find in the honeypots?
What's that?
There's a lot of things in the honeypots. What I didn't find in the honeypots is what I really want. Do you know what I really want, Ari?
Are you about to start singing? Are you about to start singing the Spice Girls?
No, I'm not about to start singing the Spice Girls. Why would you think I would start singing the Spice Girls?
Because you said I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want.
I'll tell you what I want. No, I'm not going to sing that song. That's not what this was leading up to. What I want...
Useless with another 1,000. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, man.
Oh, you're getting bits?
Yeah. People get bits. They subscribe. They get emotes. They support. They subscribe.
Get emotes. They get emotes.
Yeah. What about it?
So, like, certain characters on the show might get a custom emote, and it looks like
Sandy has a custom emote. I have 2. I think I actually have. Is it 4? No, I have 2.
Yeah, you have 2. Sandy has 1. People that are on all the time. You're working.
Big Hat has 1. There's a Big Hat one.
There's a couple Big Hat ones. It's really
What
nice.
about it, man? What's in those honeypots, huh?
You know what's in those honeypots, Ari?
What's that?
Swirling around in those honeypots is you on Photoshop creating a custom emote for your boy, IT Professional. That's what's going on in the honeypots. And it's real sticky.
So you think you're upset because you're on the show, you are here every single week, you don't get an emote.
Dupes,
what's up?
No, I don't have an emote. Why don't I have an emote?
I don't know. What would you want in the emote? Hey, I'll tell you this. How about this? Let's hear from people. What do you think? Nope. That's not it. Okay. Let's hear from people. Oh, dear. Does anybody else
let's hear from people how many months ago they think I should have had an emote.
Okay.
The lines are open.
Hold on, the line's not open just yet. The line is not open yet.
I know that because I control the lines.
Okay, let me just fix this. Okay. All right, so yeah, give us a call. There it is. I'm just making it all nice for everybody. Gotta look nice. 916-857-8143. Let's see if the Skype call is the lag issue. I have a feeling it is. Skype is pretty bulky. So give us a call. Let's what do you think if the IT professional was about to get an emote? What do you think it should be? Personally, I don't think the IT professional deserves it, because he does a good job, but we've been hacked multiple times. We've had lots of issues, and he is quite problematic. He's done a lot of weird things on this show, and I don't think he deserves one. But maybe I'm wrong. Call me up. Let's talk about it.
Been hacked. My honeypots just work really well. I'll probably be designing my own emote because, as Sharky in the Tent says, your Photoshop skills are dog poop and can't be trusted. So I'll be making my own, and I have a design in mind. But I'd like to hear the callers' ideas. Let's talk more about me.
Yes, thank you for calling. You have IT professional and Ari Rubin live here with you. Let me know, what do you think? Should IT professional get his own emote? If so, what would it be?
Well, certainly he should.
Okay,
but it should be
all right.
All we need to know.
It should be 1/4 the size of everyone else's.
That's a good idea, because the IT professional does show up he shows up in the exact quarter the size, 1/4 the size of the screen. So maybe he should get 1/4 the size of an emote. Good call.
Yeah, simple math, and it makes sense.
I mean, you seem like a guy who has it all together. Am I right? You know that you only get in this world what you put into it. An IT professional is only putting in 1/4 of the effort, it seems.
Well, I wouldn't say effort is his problem. It's more of a performance and result.
Okay. IT professional, thoughts. This gentleman is saying that you are only putting in 1/4 of the effort.
Yeah.
Your performance.
Currently tracing his IP address, sending him a Wasp Storm honeypot, one of the worst types of honeypots.
Please don't.
Yeah. Oh, please. Now we're begging for forgiveness. Listen, do you know what this shirt says right here?
No, we can't see it. What does it say? Cisco.
It says Cisco because I buy a lot of their hardware and they send me free t-shirts.
Are you sure it's not Cisco, the
wait a minute,
the food provider? Yeah, that's right. It could be the thong song.
Let me see that
what
song.
What happened was I produced the thong song and they sent me a Cisco Systems t-shirt as a joke, but it is Cisco the band with the Q.
Well,
thong.
Because I used to work at an O'Charlie's, and we always used to get the best chicken nugget from Cisco.
Yeah, there is Cisco food products as well. They provide a lot of the basic food, family style foods for restaurants is usually going to be Cisco.
Yes, those are 3 different Ciscos.
And then my mother used to cook with a whole bunch of Cisco. She would just, from the tub, she would just lather it up onto...
Sir, I think you're thinking of Crisco.
Yeah, exactly. Cisco.
Cisco.
Yeah.
Everything tastes better
Yeah.
with Cisco.
All right, so maybe now, so we've got the size. Size of the emote would be a quarter of the size of a regular emote. Dupes, we are trying to figure out what IT professional's emote would be. So, what other things do you think should be inside of that emote? And you know what? I'm going to keep it going. We're going to take another caller, but thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Hey,
why don't I start off the conversation?
Caller.
Maybe.
Caller, you've got IT professional here. He wants an emote. What do you think?
So here's the deal for me. Hey, it's Carbon again. I'm still on the island. I want to know if we can get the IT professional an emote. What will it do about the writhing tentacles just off of the coast of the island? Will they stop the tentacles? Because I'm pretty sure they're gonna come and flop around on the island soon, and I think that's
understandably
So you were saying
concerned about the tentacles.
Tentacles happen to be a real issue. People are concerned. I think that's a huge issue, especially with the COVID-19 now COVID-19 21 outbreak.
But if we give the IT professional a emoji, will that help? Because if it helps, I am all for it. And
yeah, I mean, it couldn't hurt. I'm going to say this. It's not going to hurt, man. So, Carbon, what do you think would be on somebody, on an emote for the IT professional? Because you think this, he's not even worth talking about. You're talking about floppy tentacles.
Well, no. Here's the deal. If giving him an emoji will help, I think it should be possibly his face with a bunch of floppy tentacles coming up from underneath his chin, possibly the ocean, if you want to go that far, and just slapping him in the face and mostly in the eyes, blinding him, but not inhibiting him from doing his job, as long as it means that the tentacles in the ocean that I can see from here won't hurt me.
I'm not sure that life works that way. An emote doesn't kill sea monsters about to flop onto an island where a full-on
maybe they
outbreak.
do.
Maybe they do. That's a good point. That's a good point.
Fair enough.
That's a
fair
good
enough.
point.
I'm going to believe they do.
So am
right,
I.
then
and I think
I'm going to believe they do.
worth a
I
shot.
say, I think since I believe they do, let's just give him one. But make sure that he gets slapped in the eyes.
You got it. We're going to go on to the next caller. Thank you so much, Carbon.
I actually can't
Hello,
get
and
excited
you've got
Nicole
IT
slapping me
professional
off.
here. He wants an emote. I don't think he should get one, but let's just brainstorm. What do you think his emote would be?
1-4-1 again.
I think his emote should have something honeypot related. Maybe his head coming out of a honeypot.
I think that's a great idea. I think that's a
But
really
I don't
good
agree
idea.
on the size. Because
You don't think it should be a
IT
fourth of the
professional
size.
not only services Ari of Dimension D, he also services the Ari of all the other 25 dimensions. So if you
That's
really
true.
think
Let's
about
not
it,
forget.
that's 26
Let's
dimensions.
not forget.
So that would be 6.5 times the size of the other Ari emotes.
Which would be
I'll have to
covering the
contact
whole
Twitch
screen.
about that. I'll have to contact Twitch about that because that's actually, the math works out. I've just done it in my head, and I think you are correct. He is not only servicing me in Dimension D, he's also servicing Dimension X, Y, Z, W.
I have
X,
serviced
Y
Ari.
and Z, A, B, C, E, F, G, H, I, J,
Double D.
K, L,
Sometimes Y.
And we didn't even factor in the double D, double A.
The double D.
All of the
that's
other
true.
battery sizes.
That's true. Now, IT professional, you said you service sometimes Dimension Y. Why only sometimes? What is your issue with Dimension Y?
You know about Dimension Y.
I don't. I'm Dimension D. We don't know about dimensions here.
You don't know about Dimension Y.
No. What is the deal with Dimension Y?
Ari from Dimension Y.
I don't know. What's he about?
He has
What's his deal?
The most luscious head of hair.
Okay.
I've ever
so he's got
seen.
luscious hair. Okay, so it's I understand.
And I tend to service him first.
You're saying that Dimension Y is Ari, but he's extremely handsome, almost like a Fabio. And it's a little unnerving to be around him because he's so attractive.
No, everyone knows the more hair you have on your head, the less good looking you are. So he's hideous.
Okay.
You are the best looking of all of the dimensional Aries, obviously.
Oh, well, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That was nice of you.
That also makes IT professional the best looking cross-dimensional IT professional.
That's true. That's true. I mean, I think, caller, you are really making me see this in a new light. I got to be honest. I love the idea of a honeypot. I love the idea of 6.5 times the original size of a normal emote, having IT professional's head just popping out, maybe with tentacles, maybe not. And
tentacles
then
coming out of the side of the pot?
Yeah, maybe tentacles coming out of the side of the pot, and maybe in the back a portal of some sort. Artistic Simplicity says, how can Ari not know about Dimension Y? I am from Dimension D. How dare you? We don't know about those things. I only found out about dimensional travel because Ari Prime sent me on that. Insane. Well, caller, thank you so much. I think we came up with some good ideas. Although I do like that other caller's idea about just having it be a quarter of the size. All right. Well, thank you so much, caller.
My idea for the emote.
No, but you're going to say it anyway. What is it?
Well, do you know...
Was that it?
No. Brain from Ninja Turtles. Are you familiar with Brain from Ninja Turtles? So it's basically your dead, lifeless body that walks around, and I am the brain in your abdomen, and I have a clear window in front of me, and I'm controlling the Twitch stream and the calls, and I'm actually running things through a window in your abdomen as a big, smart brain.
Dupes likes it. I still like the honey pop, but maybe Krang is a good idea as well. Caller, what do you think?
Exactly.
I think we would need to change the show to Alone with IT Professional.
That's a good call. You know what? He's not the one pulling the strings. I'm pulling the strings. Pull the strings. Pull the strings. Pull the strings. Let me know if you know what I'm talking about with pull the strings, huh?
Are we doing a Pinocchio emote?
No, that's not Pinocchio. That is...
There is someone here.
You're right. Because he's got
I think it's from...
strings.
I think it's called... I think it is... I think it's from Plan 9. Pull the string. Pull the string. Bella Lugosi just starts saying, pull the string. Pull the string. Martin Landau played him. All right, well, thank you so much, caller. Hope to hear from you next week, too. You're doing it good. I like those ideas. All right, well, thank you so much, caller. Caller, who and what is your name?
This is Dave.
Dave.
What's up,
Good
Dave?
to hear from you, Dave. All right. Be well. Dave, if you were going to have an emote, what would yours be?
Probably just a big D.
All right. You know what? This is a family show. Thank you so much, Dave. Appreciate that.
The letter.
This
Ari.
is sure. Okay, that's from Glenn or Glenda, Ari. Pull the string. Pull the string. Is that the one? Yeah. Glenn or Glenda's where he just he put in a bunch of different footage that he had. Who knows? All right, moving on. Well, we got that.
It was a great reference.
IT
though.
professional,
we all laughed
thank you so much.
as soon as you said it because we've all seen that movie,
Okay.
so it really went well.
That's unfortunate. Let's talk Big Hat. We're going to. I think it's only right that we give this person a call because it's been an issue for me to really figure out what I do with my life now that I came out as a bald person. And I'm sorry about that I lied to everybody that I was wearing a wig. I'm sorry. And here to talk about that is, let me just add this in. Hold tight. We're going to bring this group in. Hold tight, caller. Hold tight. Okay. We've got the caller in. How's it going?
This is, how you doing,
yes,
guy?
Terry, how's it going, man?
It's gone. What a whirlwind tour we have been on in Moscow with Randall and myself doing business over here.
Yeah.
We were doing Model UN. People were very impressed with Randall. As I told you before, dignitaries took notice, none other than, Russian oligarchies, including, like I was saying, Vladimir Putin. And as a matter of fact, this week, Ari, we're under contract. We signed a non-compete clause. We cannot give you any entrepreneurial advice this week because we have a deal with Moscow.
Well, that's unfortunate. I mean, I call you in every single week to talk about possible ideas for me, for new ideas, entrepreneurial ideas, and you're saying I'm locked out now?
I'm saying at the moment, my hands are tied. Literally, I'm tied up in a basement in Moscow with Randall.
I mean, I hope you get out. Can we do anything for you?
Well, we were given a phone call. I said, what are you going to do with your phone call? I said, I got to talk to my guy, Ari Rubin, from the Ari Rubin Show. Vlad Putin, he knows the show.
And I appreciate that. I appreciate that, but, this is my livelihood we're talking about here. I thought that we were going to be moving forward on one of these deals.
Randall, look, we want to move forward on the deals. Of course, we want to do business with you. At the moment, we're doing business with Vladdy Putin. And Mr. Putin doesn't let us do business with anyone else. He says, I want Randall, I want you, Terry, I want your brains. We want to be in business with the Russian government and Terry Christmas Enterprises. I said, well, I got a guy, Ari Rubin. He says, you tell Ari Rubin, take a time out, maybe have him come over to Sochi, and maybe there's something we can all work out.
All right.
At the moment,
that actually interests me.
All right, we'll work on those tickets to Sochi.
You said something about Randall. What's happening with Randall?
Randall, I told you, Randall is here in the basement in Moscow with me. We, we heard you might be in trouble. We did want to call. We did want to break that news, but we wanted to tell you we're always going to be here for you as a friend. Randall is here.
Well,
Randall, do you want to say anything to Ari?
Hi, Ari. Nice to see ya. Well, not really seeing ya, but you get the idea, right?
I do. I understand. I get it. I'm just sorry that we're not able to work together anymore. I mean, I am willing to come out to Sochi. I think I can make that work. But I want...
Having some tough times. It's all right. It's all right.
I mean, the two of you, it's like a dream team. You're like Shark Tank, but accessible and hipper. You know, you call me up, you pitch me these ideas, and they've been brilliant every single time, and I want to continue that.
We want to continue it too. Unfortunately, Putin thinks we're brilliant too, and currently we are his prisoners.
I mean, I don't know if prisoners is the right word. It's more like being held hostage.
He did give us a phone to call into the Ari Rubin show because he said Ari Rubin needs your help.
So we're here. Are we?
All right, well...
We could take on anything.
You know, I guess today we had the Novid 1921 festival. They were having some issues. Do you know any ideas? Can I pick your brain? How would we get them off the island? Because everybody at the festival is stuck on the island. How would we get them off?
First of all, what island are you stuck on?
They are stuck on an island in the Caribbean.
They're stuck on an island in the Caribbean. Well, Randall, what do you think? How many people? Because Randall's got boats. You know, Randall's got access to a lot of...
I have been working on this new invention. I call it RoboBoat 2000. It's a boat. And it can turn into a robot.
Okay.
Like literally a robot. And you can take this boat, and it's very super high tech. You can take it, you can go 5,000 miles an hour.
It also goes 5,000 leagues under the sea, Ari. It cannot be detected by sonar.
And it is indestructible. It's shark-proof.
It's shark-proof.
In the water,
That's incredible.
Goldfish can make it blow up, but that's all.
That is incredible. You know what? I want then. Can you guys send that over?
Listen, as you know, we're in Moscow. We can send this over just in terms of, for legal reasons here in Moscow. This is not a Terry Christmas endeavor, okay? This is going to have to be a gift from a family member, someone near and dear. I have access to all your personal information, as you know. Let's say this is coming from your Aunt Mildred Rubin. She's going to send you the RoboBoat 10,000. It's going to be a belated bar mitzvah gift. It is coming to you guys. It's going to arrive in Antigua a day after next Tuesday. Please.
Yeah,
be prepared.
Let's move forward.
Okay.
I like it.
The driver, he depends on tips. Okay.
Yeah,
Please
that's fine. I'm okay with that.
Okay, so it looks like we got the RoboBoat 10,000. It's going to land in Antigua day after Tuesday.
I like it. I think this could really help people, and I think that's the backbone of every single successful business is, can you help somebody? And the answer in your case is yes. Terry.
That's why Vladimir
Randall
Putin loves us.
Terry, Randall, I want to say thank you so much. I'm sorry the call is shorter than usual, but I just want to say I appreciate what you guys are doing, and we're going to get you out of that basement. It might take
If you have any contacts, or if any of your fans have any contacts at the U.S. Embassy in Moscow, please let us know.
Oh, by the way.
Yes.
I'm kind of running short on food here. The next food delivery, let's see, maybe like 24 hours after I go to sleep. In the morning we'll get food, but I'm running low. I only got two spoonfuls of rice and a plate of chicken left.
Randall hasn't had the
sorry about
stick in 2.5 weeks. Okay?
I need sugar.
Send us sugar, okay?
I'm going crazy.
All right, we're going to get you
She's
sugar. I
going
promise
crazy.
we will get you out of there. Randall, Terry Christmas, Kid Genius, Einstein Jr., Fake
I believe
Randall.
It's Edison Jr.
It's Edison Jr. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being on the show, and thank you so much for calling in, even though you are stuck in Vladimir Putin's basement.
Hold on. Once again, don't like being called Fake Randall, and I heard that. So please don't call me that.
It's insult to
I won't.
injury. We're already being held hostage.
Okay, I will not call you Fake Randall, Real Randall. Be well. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And sorry this call was a little shorter than normal, but that's just the way it's going this evening. Sorry about that.
God bless you, and God bless Vladimir Putin. Good night.
Okay.
We love you.
Good night.
Yeah.
Wow. I hope that they are okay. Let's go to some fan mail. What was once a passionless sinkhole of irreparable disdain has grown into a curiosity. Sure, you broke my heart with your gaping lies, but you also turned a once cooled piece of coal into a coal that is the color of my oxygen-infused blood. Promise me you'll never lie about your follicular challenges again, my love. Promise me you will stay honest, that you are part of the hat-loving society known as Baldman. Baldmen still can love, can't they? Morgan is bald. He rolls around the house yelling for more Fruitios as he lusts after our maid, Wanda. Save me, my dear, save me from this hell. I burn for you still. Never lie to me again. Promise, with all my love, Lady Hatterton. Wow. And let's go to our sponsors. No sponsors. No sponsors. No sponsors. That is it. I hope you enjoyed this show. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for all the sponsorships. Thank you for all the subscriptions. Thank you for the bits. Especially you, Midge. Be well. Stay safe. I hope you enjoyed the new format that I'm playing with. Let me know about it in our Discord, and we'll talk about it. But I hope you enjoyed it. We'll keep it going. Artistic, thank you so much. By the way, Artistic is so good at Photoshop, and next week we're going to showcase some of the best of Artistic. Thank you so much. Be well, stay safe, and thanks again for hanging out. This has been Alone with Ari. I find it suspicious that Ari only became bald after childbirth. That's true. That's true. Wait, all the sponsors left again? Yeah. I'm working on it. Day and night, on the phone. Believe me, ask my wife. Talk to you later. Bye. Thank you, Sharky. See you, everybody. Thanks, Artistic. Thank you, Dupes. Thank you, Juan. Thank you, Juan. Thank you, Juan. All right. I didn't see Gob in there, but thank you, Gob. And thank you, Sharky. And thank you, of course, Editor Deb. She's not here right now, but thank you, Editor Deb. See you, everybody. Bye. Thank you, Sandy. Thank you. Thank you, Sandy. Check Sandy out in Vegas this weekend with Pauly Shore. Thank you, Artistic Simplicity. Thank you, Kevin Toros. Check him out at Jeremy Redleaf. Thank you, IT Professional. Thank you. See everybody. Bye.